This concept number 18 is the third part of a group of 4 concepts that I call the 4 factors. They're concept number 16, the willingness factor, concept number 17, the belief factor, concept number 18, the discipline factor, and concept number 19, the commitment factor. These 4 factors are the things that in the past have often derailed people the most, so they're very important. This video is going to focus on number 18, discipline. Until number 18 states, until we develop the discipline required for the task at hand and exercise that discipline, we will never achieve our maximum potential and evolve as a species. I define discipline as control gained by enforcing order, as orderly or prescribed conduct or pattern of behavior, as self-control. For our purposes, discipline is not obedience. Everything I'm encouraging you to do in this system is voluntary. I'm not asking you to obey me. For our purposes, discipline is not punishment. If you don't follow the system, I'm not going to punish you. For our purposes, discipline is about establishing a self-imposed positive order in your life. Discipline is about establishing a self-imposed positive pattern of behavior in your life. Discipline is about establishing a self-imposed control in your life. A control that will get you on track toward excellence and that will keep you on track along the way. Some people thrive on chaos. When things go crazy, they have an uncanny ability to zoom in and focus on problems and to get things done. In chaos-driven environments, it can be, and often is, more difficult to get things done. But chaos-driven environments also can lead to flashes of innovation where new ideas and methods spring forth out of the chaos to get things done. Other people, me included, thrive on order. Their preference is to put systems into place that not only get things on track, but they keep things on track as well. Order-driven environments tend to have fewer ups and downs, fewer stops and starts than chaos-driven environments. Instead, they work from a mindset of constant and never-ending improvement. Incremental changes made day to day, month to month, year to year add up into massive, often incredible breakthroughs over time. So, which type of environment is better? While I believe that an orderly environment that fosters constant and never-ending improvement is best, I will be the first to admit that a little chaos from time to time can also stir things up and produce dramatic, often positive results. To me, it's not a question of which type of environment is better. Ultimately, it's a question of how can we take any environment, be it chaotic or orderly, and make it function smoother and more efficiently. I contend that everyone wants order and thrives in an orderly environment, even chaos-driven people. The problem for chaos-driven people is that they don't know how to go about creating order in their lives. The problem for order-driven people is that they don't know how to take things to the next level, to make things more orderly than they already are. The problem, as John C. Maxwell put it, is that most people want to avoid pain, and discipline is usually painful. So, how do we get around that? We do that by going all the way back to concept number 6, changing our perspective. We realize that being orderly, being disciplined, is not something we have to do. It's something we get to do. Creating order in our lives and benefiting from that order is not an obligation. It's a privilege. Being disciplined takes work, hard work. If you see that hard work as a short-term trade-off that you're making to reap long-term benefits and a sense of accomplishment, then discipline can be a joy. If you see that hard work as drudgery, or even worse, as punishment, then it leads to misery. It's all about mindset. That's where a system, specifically the way of excellence, comes into play. The way of excellence provides structure. The way of excellence breaks down 20 sometimes complex concepts and ideas into small, bite-sized chunks that can be more readily managed and digested. Law number 18, the law of discipline, states, the achievement of excellence requires constant and never-ending improvement. This requires one to develop a disciplined regimen that constantly develops and improves their mind, body, and spirit, and to stick to that regimen. Discipline is not something you have to do. It's something you get to do. Disciplined people get things done. If you want to get things done, then embracing order, embracing discipline is definitely the way to go. As you work your way through the system, you will learn to organize your life, to put your own personalized system into place that helps you manage things, that helps you get things done. Notice I said personalized. That's because no two people are alike. I happen to love the personalized daily regimen I've put in place for myself. That system allows me to simultaneously walk 9+ miles daily, do an hour of core exercise daily, meditate an hour daily, eat a totally healthy, whole foods, plant-based diet that in conjunction with my exercise has gotten me into the best shape of my life, run my legal and accounting practice, run my commercial real estate brokerage company, create content for the Way of Excellence system and help others to improve their lives the way I've been able to improve mine, to be a leader in my community. That system works for me. But when I share the details of that system with others, they quite often respond by saying they either could never or would never do what I do, the way I do it. And that's fine. They don't have to do things the way I do them. You don't have to do things the way I do them. But they do need to do things in a way that works for them. You need to do things in a way that works for you. But as we discussed way back in concept number 6, they don't have to do anything. You don't have to do anything. Instead, they get to do everything, and you get to do everything as well. Provided you take the system to heart and implement it in your life in your personalized way that works for you. The Buddha said roughly 2,500 years ago that to enjoy good health, to bring true happiness to one's family, to bring peace to all, one must first discipline and control one's own mind. If a man can control his mind, he can find the way to enlightenment, and all wisdom and virtue will naturally come to him. The moment you decide to bring discipline into your life, you will develop a sense of self-control that will begin to give you a taste of your potential and just how powerful you can truly be, if you're willing to do what it takes and if you believe you're capable of doing what it takes. I know you're capable of doing both of those things, and I'm looking forward to helping you get from where you are to where you want to be. By incorporating law number 18, the law of discipline, into our lives, we will be creating a society that stops talking about what can be done and that actually starts getting it done. Wouldn't it be great if everyone stopped talking and complaining about what could be done, about what should be done, and actually started doing it? Are you ready for more? If so, please make sure you subscribe to this channel and click the notification bell so that you'll be notified as I post new videos every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. Be sure to watch the videos all the way to the end, as the stuff at the end is usually just as important as the stuff in the beginning, if not more. With that said and done, it's time for you to move on to the next video in the playlist, concept number 19, the commitment factor.